Welcome to Burning Daylight Sports with Matt McKinley, Eric Winkler, and Jake Rehnquist. Join us every Tuesday for betting lines, hot takes, and a whole lot of fun. All right, we're back. So it's the live stream that was fucking us. All right, well, now that's good to know. Welcome back, Daylight Burners. We got technical difficulties on this end, but we're pounding through them, and we got to talk baseball today because we didn't get an episode for you yesterday. So we had a couple highlights from yesterday that we probably ought to touch on before we get into or from yesterday's show before we touch on yesterday's game. So on Monday, we had, after kind of talking a little bit of trash on Bailey Ober, he went out and absolutely shoved, had an 89-pitch complete game shutout. I forget what the final score was, but really took it to the Marlins. Paul Skeens went 8 scoreless, 2-hit ball against the Rockies. Zach Wheeler went 7 1/3. I believe he was... maybe gave up 1. Either way, just pitchers have been shoving here lately.
Yeah, some really good pitching on Monday.
Yeah. And then yesterday we had, I hate to bring it up too much because I don't want to see you suffer, but the Tigers have been, it's been a rough stretch. Got walked off in extra innings against the Mets yesterday. Have they started yet? Today? Probably just underway.
No, for some reason I thought they were later tonight.
They're up 3-0 into the first.
No shit. Now. Fuck. I'll switch it over. I was watching the Rockies.
I'm watching the Reds right now. Chase Burns is scoreless through 3.
Dollander got chased in the second without getting an out.
I know. I saw that they scored 3 in the first, and the Pirates did.
Then he put a couple on after that.
Tough look for Dollander. He's pitched good at times, and then he's been lit up at times. So kind of typical young pitcher stuff. But I think that kid's going to be pretty good. He's got to contend with Coors, and that's always a son of a bitch. But it was I think it was kind of young bulls on parade yesterday. I hear the rookies for the Mets kind of showed out. Henry Bolte got his debut appearance, as well as Mike Stefanik for the A's, and they went the hell off. Bolte went 2 for 3 with a walk and a sac fly. I believe Stefanik was like 3 for 4, maybe. He was either 2 for 4 or 3 for 4. Bolte made a good diving catch in center field. That kid seems to be legit. And the big Amish put him over the top with a grand slam after fouling one right off of his heel. He hobbled around for a minute and then stepped up and pumped one into left center. I believe it was like 4. It just squeaked over the wall. But he also just kind of flicked his wrists and sent it over to the deepest part of the park too. So
yeah, I saw that. I mean, it just looks so effortless.
It's crazy. We rewound it a couple times, and I think my wife got tired of hearing me talk about how I was like, I said, look at that, he just flipped it. He just flipped it over there, and that's dude has some legit power. I mean that's a big man that swings the bat really easily. I don't know. He's got a nice swing, but yeah, a lot of what was the guy? TJ Rumfeld for the Rockies had a nice day yesterday as well. Mickey Moniak, that's a guy that doesn't get a whole lot of attention because he plays on the Rockies, but he's been like the best hitter in baseball this year.
So it was his birthday yesterday, and he was a single away from a
From the cycle, huh?
uh, cycle. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Rockies put it on the Pirates yesterday, 10-4. Max Keller. Uh, well, they put up six runs in the fifth. The Rockies did. I'm assuming Keller was in the game at that point. So he's been pitching well this year, but got touched up a little bit yesterday. Yeah, so he went 5 2/3, gave up all six, all earned, 3 punch outs, a walk, and a home run given up. So solid day for the Rockies. A little bit of tough luck for Keller, but Pirates are still good, and the Rockies are. Yeah, they're the Rockies. Orioles blanked the Yankees 7-0. Max Fried left the game early with some sort of something or other. Hopefully that's not serious. That guy, I like watching that guy pitch too. But
Yeah, he's good. I didn't hear anything about him today.
I saw it on the recap, and I haven't seen any headlines about him. He's not on the IL anyway, or at least not yet. So
They said he was sore elbow.
that's
So hopefully that's just precautionary.
I'm hoping so, because anything shoulder or elbow related, alarm bells start going off. But Bradish was excellent. He well, I'm not sure how deep he went in the game, but either way, he didn't give shit up. So
Six innings, 1 hit, 7 Ks.
yep, yeah. I guess I've got all of this shit on my teleprompter here. I can read that off. Yeah. One hit, three walks, 7 Ks. Yeah, and left elbow posterior soreness for Max Fried. And then the bullpen combined for 3 scoreless innings with Aiken, Enns, and Cano. Adley Rushman with a 2-run home run. Blaze Alexander had a nice day with 3 hits and 2 RBIs. Kobe Mayo with 2 hits and an RBI double. And Pete Alonso with an RBI as well. So good to see the Yanks lose. I don't know if that does much for the Orioles, but good on them. Bradish has been pitching pretty okay.
It's not quite as good as I would have thought, but I mean, he's good for the Baltimore Orioles right now. So.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And when you can put up a 0 on that Yankees offense, that's a hat tip for the day to you, because that's a pretty stacked lineup, and that's been hitting the ball incredibly well this year.
Yeah.
Cleveland beats the Angels 4-2. Parker Messick with the win. He's 5-1 on the year. 6 2/3, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 7 punch outs. Reed Detmers on the loss, 5 2/3, 6 Ks. So not a bad outing for Detmers, but got the loss. Parker Messick's been pretty lights out this year.
Yeah, I watched a lot of that game. Man, he's a good pitcher.
Yeah, that's kind of Cleveland's bread and butter. They have a bunch of good pitchers that you don't hear of until they make the big leagues, and then all of a sudden you're like, where did these fucking pitchers for Cleveland come from?
Yeah, and it seems like they just keep rolling out like a new pitcher that, like you said, wasn't like a big prospect or anything. Although Messick, I think, was pretty high up prospect.
I think he was. I don't know. The Indians or the Guardians Indians. They're kind of in that same mold as the Rays, where they're just like incredibly competent as an organization.
Yeah, and do it with more money than the Rays, but
yeah,
not a big payroll.
No, they the way they do business, they're pretty good at what they do. Angel Martinez with a leadoff home run, first pitch of the game. That was his 7th dong of the year. He was batting in Kwan's usual spot. Chase DeLauder had a sac fly in the 3rd. Zach Neto with the 2-run homer for LA. They've got him batting in the 6 hole right now. He's typically their leadoff guy, but Neto's a pretty fun guy to watch. He gets lost in the mess that is the Angels, but he's a pretty good shortstop.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think he's fine. Like I've had him on my fantasy team a few years, so he's at least that good.
Yeah. I wonder how he'd do with a change of scenery, because that it's pretty bleak over there in Anaheim. But let's see what else. Eric Sabrowski struck out the side in the 8th for Cleveland, and then Smith K'd the side in the 9th. So Cleveland is now 30-4 against the Angels at home since 2015, and the Angels have dropped 11 out of 12 on the road this year. So
that's pretty rough.
Pretty rough. Speaking of pretty rough again, Nationals over the Reds 8-7 at Great American Ballpark. Gus Varlin is the winning pitcher with a scoreless 9th. Reds gave up the bullpen gave it up again. Tyler Stevenson had a 3. I don't know why it said a 3-run grand slam. That's not that's not how a grand slam works. Tyler Stevenson with a grand slam is a 3rd of his career and his 2nd against Washington. But Nationals rallied. Lyle hit a sac fly in the 2nd. And I think he hit a home run later on he had a 2-run home run in the 10th for the tiebreaker. The Reds try to come back. There was a double in the bottom of the 10th on a fan interference review that made it 8-7. But Cincinnati's lost 10 of 12, and Washington improves to 15-9 on the road. That is a stellar road record, especially for a team like Washington where you're not expecting much.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're game under 500 still.
But they're playing good ball right now.
Quarter way through the season, they're playing pretty much 500 ball. Like that's as much as you'd want from from how they were looking going into the season.
I had 0 expectations for him. So to be a game under 500 at this point is, that's fantastic. Rockies beat the Pirates 10-4. Senzatella finding a little resurgence out of the bullpen. He's got a 1.32 ERA on the year. He pitched 3 innings of relief. 1 hit, 1 earned run, and 2 strikeouts. Quintana went 4 innings, 5 hits. He had three runs, 2 of them earned. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. He's at a 3.97 ERA, which for a Rockies pitcher, pretty decent. And then Mitch Keller got touched up pretty hard in the 5th inning. They put up 6 on him. But he's been pitching well on the year. He's got 3.59 ERA with most of that coming yesterday, it seems like. So,
yeah. Hey, it's not what you want, getting beat up by the Rockies. But.
No, but hat tip to the Rockies. Mickey Moniak went 3 for 5. He was a single shy of the cycle. Henry Davis.
On his birthday.
And Mickey Moniak has been silently one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter in the league so far this year. And kind of in that same vein as Neto, just gets lost in the mess that is the Rockies, because there's not much good to talk about him if you're not a a fan like we are. But Moniak's he's been breaking this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Red Sox 3-1 over the Phillies at Fenway.
Hang on, real quick. I just want to read off some of Moniak's stats here for
Oh yeah,
everyone else that doesn't follow that closely. Yeah, I mean it's just a monster year. He's 12 home runs, batting 315, slugging 693, leading the league.
damn.
OPS of 1051, also leading the league.
Shit. So he is the best hitter in the league so far.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Yes. They get dinged a little bit on park factor
That's
because
true.
of Colorado.
They always do,
So,
but
but yeah, I mean, this is
he's he's doing it everywhere though. So it's yeah, there you got to factor in Coors Field because as much as a homer as I am, it's pretty clear that there is the Coors effect. I mean, they put the humidor in for a reason. But man, it was fun before that humidor, wasn't it? It was like playing video games.
The All-Star, the home run derby. I went to the All-Star game and home run derby there, and they didn't use the humidor balls for
That's
the home run
awesome.
derby.
Fuck yeah.
And man, they just flew.
I bet that's we grew up in such a cool time of baseball where we had the steroid era, but then the Rockies were new in town, and it was a full Mile High effect with the Blake Street Bombers. But back then they weren't even trying to worry about pitching. It was just like we're gonna put up points, and that's how we're gonna do it. And man, did they.
Yeah. We're scoring 800 runs a year, and just hope we can keep them close.
Yeah, as long as we can get that final run, we're good.
We were standing up on the like party deck, and Ohtani hit one like 20 feet away from me.
Shit.
in warm up for the home run derby, projected
awesome.
at like 520.
Fuck, that's insane. We'll get to Ohtani here in a little bit, but we called that the other day too. You guys didn't hear that, but we called the Angels getting right with Ohtani on the mound. Anyway, Boston is 3-1 over the Phillies at Fenway. Boston had 8 hits, no errors. Philly had 3 hits. Tanner Banks is the winning pitcher. Sonny Gray got the win. You gotta check your AI stuff. Sonny Gray is pitched for the Reds, got the win. Chapman closed it out. The last pitch was painted at 99. Ageless wonder of Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah, he's sitting at a .66 ERA, just somehow better than he was last year.
For real.
At what he's got to be late 30s, right?
I think so. I think he's bumping up on.
He's 38.
Yeah. So and he's still pumping triple digits when he needs to. It's crazy. He's a freak of nature. I hope he keeps doing it. I enjoy. He's one of the few left of like in our heyday in college. That was when Chapman was like first on the scene, and he's still around getting it done. Blue Jays hand the Rays a rare loss yesterday. They win 5-3 in Tampa. Let's see. Jeff Hoffman takes the loss 2-2 with a 5.79 ERA. He came in relief. Let's see notables there. Palacios with an RBI single in the 7th put the Rays up 1-0. Okamoto hit a sac fly to tie it in the 8th. Williamson and Yandy Diaz with back-to-back RBI singles in the 10th made it 3-1 Rays, and then Dalton Varsho, the one-out grand slam in the bottom of the 10th to walk it off, or it didn't walk it off, to go ahead. And yeah, so Rays 5-3 over the, or Jays 5-3 over the Rays.
That is a walk off. They're at home.
Okay. Oh yeah, it says that.
Yeah. One of the games we were talking about that was going to be a good matchup for yesterday was this one.
Yep.
And it was, great pitching matchup specifically. Yeah. Cease went 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, 9 Ks.
Damn.
Yeah, Jack's 5 innings, 4 hits, no runs.
You'd like to see him go a little deeper,
so
but still,
yeah,
5 shutouts, fine. You'll take that.
But yeah, definitely a pitching matchup there.
Yeah,
pitching duel.
Yeah, and then all the runs came late, so bullpen gave it up for both of them. But that looked like that would have been a pretty good game to watch. Dylan Cease is back to his former self. It seems like.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see it. I mean, he's a great pitcher.
Yeah, he really is. As nine punch outs, as it shows, he's got some elite swing and miss stuff. Okay, let's talk about your Tigers. This was a heartbreaker. They dropped 3-2 on a walk off in the 10th at Citi Field to the Mets. Fromber had a pretty good outing, didn't he?
He did. I'm trying to think. I think he left with only 1 run, and then in 8-1.
Yeah, he had 1 on base or something.
Yeah, from Finnegan, but like it was nice, and I mean he went out, pitched 106 pitches, which especially for Hinch, he's got a pretty quick hook. So nice to see him get to stay out there that long.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And he was.
Oh, go ahead.
7 Ks, like he was dealing.
Yeah, I wonder if he starts giving guys a little bit longer of a leash just because you don't have much in the to be working with.
Yeah, so I that's what you'd think, but I've been to like 2 bullpen games so far, and he was pulling guys quick, which is weird. That bullpen cannot handle that much work.
No, and I don't know. Like Hinch is he's a good manager, but there's I don't know. There's stuff like that where it I'm always like I'm not sure about some of his decisions, but.
Well, I'm still pissed about him pulling Scooble early in the playoffs.
I know. Riley Green had a 2 RBI single off or 2-run single off of Christopher Scott in the first to put Detroit up 2-0, and then Bo Bichette with an RBI single scored Torrens in the 7th tie. Carson Benj with a walk. Benj is a rookie, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and then he scored the other rookie, AJ Ewing, in the 10th to walk it off. Mets bullpen went 5 1/3, 1 hit, no runs, 5 Ks. Yeah, I mean you kind of expect to see that from the Mets with all the wheeling and dealing they did to shore up the bullpen last year.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, so I get they pitched Jansen in the 9th. It caved the side. But honestly, I know the bullpen's pretty taxed right now, but Drew Anderson is not a good pitcher, and they put him out in the 10th. I wasn't super happy about that. But on the positive side, uh, Riley Green went 3 for 5, raised his average to 325. He is scorching hot right now.
He is. It's kind of like a race between him and Langoliers right now for the batting title in the AL.
Yeah, which I mean, after that, I think he hit like 270 last year, 260. Like he's not supposed to be an average guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's
But I know
seemed
he
he's
changed his approach a little bit
mm,
this year, and I think that's helped out a lot. I think he led the league in strikeouts, or very close to it last year,
mm,
and he's cut that down. He's still pretty high up there, but
yeah.
it won't be 200 strikeouts this year.
Well, that's good to see. He's really been seeing the ball well lately. So good on him. Tigers need some bright spots in that in the mix of things here lately. So good on him. I hope he keeps it
Um,
up.
Speaking of, Casey Byes is supposed to start Saturday, so
Oh, good.
that's
That's
that.
really good
I'm
news.
hopeful for that. Yeah.
That's really good news. Braves
And
still. Oh, go
and
ahead.
oh, and Troy Melton had a good outing yesterday in
Good.
AAA.
That's
So
good. That
he's getting close. I think probably needs another start, but maybe late next week.
nice. Well, the cavalry's on the way for the Motor City Kitties. That's good to see. I was starting to get down on the Tigers, and I didn't want to. I was hoping that they'd turn things around. I think they will. I think it's just a matter of time if they can just, like I said, keep your head above water and not let that gap between first and last get too big. They'll be all right. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, Mize was an all-star last year. Like that's a big,
that's a
that's a big
huge
help
addition.
to get back in the or in the on the staff.
Yeah. What's Verlander's return looking like?
I think late this month.
Okay. Well,
He's been throwing some bullpen sessions, but he hasn't made a rehab start yet.
okay. And he took a little bit to get going last year. It seemed like he pitched okay, but
Yeah,
he went most of the
it's
season
really the
with.
second. Yeah, it was the second half that really was the good part for him.
Yeah, because I don't think he got a win under his belt. Which win loss is kind of an irrelevant stat for pitchers nowadays. But he didn't pick up a win till what, almost July or something like that.
Yeah, it was like all-star break.
Yeah, it's crazy. The Braves stay hot there in Atlanta. They take the Cubs 4-1. Pretty good matchup. Like Imanaga pitched really well. He went 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned, 6 punch outs, 96 pitches, and 64 of them for strikes. Suarez gets the win in relief. 2 strikeouts in an inning of relief. Braves win 4-1. Yastrzemski drove in the tie-breaking run. Mauricio Dubon has been playing really good ball lately. I was glad to see him move across the country in a different league because he seemed like he was like the Wes Welker for the Astros last year. He just like he. Every time you think you're about to put it on him, Dubon would pull something out, and you're just like, "Fuck, man!" But he's been playing well for Atlanta. Drake Baldwin with another homer. I think that's like 12 on the year for him.
He's rolling.
Yeah, that dude's good. That dude is really good, and I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to how he calls a game, but I mean, he was kind of born with a silver spoon in his mouth with that rotation. So
Yeah, I think he's a plus defender. I don't know how well he calls the game, but I mean, it seems like it's working.
yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about it. So I imagine he's fine on that end. And then offensively, no question there, he's good. He's good. White Sox. White Sox are at 500. They take down the Royals 6-5 at home. White Sox with 10 hits, no errors. Royals managed 5 hits, racked up 2 errors. Seth Lugo gets the loss. He went 8 hits, 5 runs, 2 of them earned, 4 strikeouts, and then Sir Anthony Dominguez with his 10th save of the year for the White Sox. Pasquantino with a fielding error allowed the White Sox to tack on a run in the second. Mydroth and Lofton with sac flies. Pasquantino makes up for his error on a 2-run single to tie it up. Kelsonik with a 2-run double in the 5th put the White Sox ahead, and then Colson Montgomery with a solo home run made it 6-3. Bobby Witt does his best to get him back in it with a 2-run shot, but Sir Anthony Dominguez, it's such a funny name. It's like, I don't know if first time I heard it, I was like, are they calling him Sir Anthony, like a knight? But no, it's Sir Anthony. Sir Anthony Dominguez slams the door shut, and he struck out Caglione to end it. That's the first time they've been at 500 since March 1st of 2025. They're on a 4-game heater right now.
March 1st? That's before the season.
March 31st. March 31st.
March 31st. Okay, so like the first week of last year.
Yeah.
All right.
They must have been like 1-1. Marlins take down the Twins 9-5 at in Minnesota. Miami had 11 hits to Minnesota's 8. Max Meyer gets the win. He went 5 2/3, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and 9 punchouts. So gave up some runs, but was striking guys out left and right. Who we got on? Xavier Edwards with a double, a triple, and 3 runs. Jordan Hicks? I don't know. Hicks with a 2-run single, capped off a 4-run 4th for the Marlins. And Byron Buxton hit a 418-foot home run, and for Minnesota. Buxton's swinging the bat really well this year too.
He's got 10 home runs in the last 15 games.
Damn. I think he's got like 2 or 3 multi-home run games on the year already.
This is one of them.
Yeah. So, that dude's fun to watch play. I wish he played somewhere besides Minnesota, but it is what it is. He's fun to watch. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see one full season from him.
Yeah. He's right there with he's in that same category of Mike Trout. Just like I want to see him healthy. I want to see him on the field and just see what he can do with a full season. And then probably the game of the day, we had Padres taking down the Brewers 3-1 in Milwaukee. Adrian Morejon with the win for San Diego. But this was Mizorowski and Michael King, and it was a fantastic matchup. Mizorowski went 7.
It's Adam got the win.
Adam got the win. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to double check my my stats when I pull them up tomorrow. But Mizorowski went 7 innings, shutout, 4 hits, 10 punchouts, 40 pitches of 100+ mile an hour. Third straight game with 40 straight pitches of 100 mile an hour. At one point, retired 14 straight, and then he closed out the 7th with a 103.2 mile an hour strikeout of Nick Castellanos. Left in the 8th after 1 warm-up pitch due to right quad cramping. Well, probably expect to cramp up a little bit when you're throwing that much gas all the fucking time.
And he's at 93 pitches.
Yeah.
But already went 7. That's fine.
Oh, yeah. If you're bitching about that, you're bitching just a bitch. Bryce Terang gave Milwaukee the only run early. Gavin Sheets with a 3-run home run off a Uribe with 2 outs in the 9th to flip it over. And that snaps the Brewers' 5-game winning streak. Padres still a good team, it turns out.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess I'd like to see King go a little bit deeper, but this is a good outing, and they really need it from him because that pitching depth is not great.
No, it's not. They're, as I said, they're a good team, but we've been harping on it all season. They're pretty thin in the depth department, and if any of their notable players goes down, that's a big hole in that lineup or rotation wherever it may be. So I'm hoping they stay healthy because fuck the Dodgers, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and they're doing this, and their 2 best players are hitting like shit.
Yep. Yeah.
Machado's sitting at a 188 average, and Tatis doesn't have a home run still.
Still don't have a home run. He he had to rely on replay and he legged out an infield single yesterday, but it's good to see him still busting down the line after struggling like he has. Sometimes when guys get in a slump like that, they won't even try on a weak grounder. And good news for Padres fan is Tatis still does care. So he hustled down the line, and dude's fast as fuck. So he got there.
Yeah, and he's been playing great defense, and he is hitting the ball hard, just not out apparently.
Yeah, he's you got to expect he's gonna have a little bit of a resurgence at some point because like you said, he's hitting the ball pretty well, but it's just they're either not falling and they're staying in the park. All right. D-backs at the Rangers. Rangers win 6-5. Cal Quantrill got the W. Let's see. Ezekiel Duran hit a home run that put Texas up 3-1. In the 9th, Lourdes Uriel Jr. had a fielder's choice RBI, and Moreno sac fly to cut the lead to 1, but Sewell could not finish it for the D-backs, and Rangers might be starting to get hot.
Yeah, game under 500. You're kind of talking about how this team really relies on its pitching. Rocker was 5 innings, 3 hits, no earned.
Yep.
It's good. It's a good start. Hope he goes a little bit deeper, but lower in the ERA there.
Yeah. Well, and they've started to, like I saw Jock Peterson's hitting the ball okay here lately. I don't know what his average and his numbers on the year are, but
he's hitting 214, so it's not great.
Not great, but it seems like he's picked it up a little bit here in like the last week or so. And Jake Berger's been hitting the ball well for him, and Josh Young's always
Nimmo's on fire. Nimmo's
had a great season so far.
Yeah, and then on the Diamondback side, Arenado's putting together a decent season right now.
Arenado's
not great,
well.
But it's the defense isn't quite what it used to be, but it's still good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he's at 274 right now, which is better than he has in a few years.
Yeah, quite a while. So it's good change of scenery for Air Raid, and glad to see it. I'm always rooting for that guy. D-backs still hanging in there, just a little under 500, but it's a packed division at the top, so not a lot of room for error with Arizona. Okay, so we got Astros taking down the Mariners there in Houston 4-3. J.P. Crawford had a solo home run. Altuve tied it up with a bases loaded walk in the 6th. And then he hit a sac fly in the 8th to put Houston on top. Julio Rodriguez walked in the tying run in the 9th, and then Zach Cole with an RBI single in the 10th to score Matthews for the walk-off. Christian Walker also hit a dong in that game. I don't know that.
Yeah, heartbreaker for the Mariners there.
Yeah. That's one of those ones where I kind of wish they would have just tied, just to keep keep a little cushion in the standings there. But I find it hard to root for Houston, but I'll take that one. Keep the Mariners back a little bit. We talked about okay. And then out in West Sacramento, A's take down the Cardinals 6-2. JT Ginn had a really good performance. I think he went 7. Or did he go 6? I think he went 7, but he was pitching well last night.
He went 6.
Had some walks.
6-0 earned.
Oh no, I guess he only had 1 walk. Yeah, 1 run, none of them. It wasn't earned. 3 punch outs. A lot of ground ball outs. That sinker was working for him pretty well last night. But the young fellas really stood out. Stefanik. Let me pull up the box on that again. I can't remember if he got a hit on that last at bat or not, but. Stefanik went 2 for 4.
Yep.
2 for 4 in his big league debut, and I think he hit the ball hard on that last at bat. Struck out once, but Henry Bolte hitting in he was hitting in the 5 hole. 2 for 3 with I guess 2 for 2 with the sac fly and a walk. And then made a good diving catch in center field. Glad to see that. That kid's looks like he's going to be good. Very small sample size, of course, but you like what you see. He extended his at bat with a hit streak to 14. If you combine that with his 12 in a row at AAA. Hottest hitter in baseball. Hottest hitter in all of baseball at the moment. So it's the A's just got younger somehow. They were already one of the youngest teams in the league, and they get younger. And that outfield is starting to look really crowded. I would expect to see some moves at the deadline to shore up the pitching.
Yeah, I mean, you can because, like you said, it's crowded. Like, when everyone's healthy, you got 5 guys you can start out there.
Oh yeah, so you got Soderstrom, who was he swings the bat like crazy, and then he's also was a Gold Glove finalist in his first year playing left field. Center field, you can throw Geloff out there. Denzel Clark will be coming off the IL soon. Lawrence Butler, now Henry Bolte out there. You got Rooker. Rooker played left field a little bit the other day. Carlos Cortez, who's been one of the best hitters in the league this year. That dude is fun to watch. He's kind of a little sawed-off dude with, his legs are like tree trunks. But, man, just hitting the ball well.
Yeah, good problem to have, I guess.
Yeah, it is. And the Giants fall to the Dodgers after a incredible pitching performance by Shohei Ohtani. He went seven innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts on 105 pitches. Drops his ERA to a .82 on the year. 3-2 record. Back-to-back homers from Espinal and Mookie Betts in the 3rd helped him cruise, and then they tacked on 2 in the 4th with some small ball. Robbie Ray takes the loss, but his offense did pretty much nothing to help him out. They got 6 hits, but not able to push anything across. And Shohei ended his night on it was an 8-4 double play. Deep fly ball to center. The runner at second took off without even looking, and Paz is able to double him off at second pretty easily.
Wow. Yeah. Shohei's really shoving this year. I mean, it's very impressive.
It's about the best word for it is just impressive. Like, you knew he was good, but he just reminds you repeatedly that, like, oh yeah, this dude's really fucking good.
Yeah, he's not hitting so great this year compared to his usual self, but he's definitely making it up with the pitching.
Oh, for sure.
And then I hate that Betts went to the Dodgers, but it's nice to see him back at home run.
Yeah. So he just came back. I think it's his second day back off the IL and delivering already. So I like Mookie Betts. Same way I hate that he went to the Dodgers, but I find it hard to not like him.
Definitely.
All right. Anything else stick out from yesterday that we missed?
No, we kind of covered the rookies. I think that was the big thing.
Yeah, the rookies had a big day yesterday, all around the league. How's McGonigal coming along still?
Great. He just made a nice diving catch into the outfield. I got the game on now. He slowed down a little bit, but he's still hitting like 300.
Nice. As a rookie, you gotta love it. That's nothing wrong with that. Reds are up 9-0 on the Nationals at the moment, top of the sixth.
What's like the third? Oh, six already?
Yeah,
wow, okay.
Chase Burns is dealing. He's at 79 pitches right now. So yeah, just threw number 80. Just started top of the sixth. So good to see him dealing. That dude's. He's kind of got some command issues at times, but man, he's got electric shit.
Yeah.
All right, in the standings wise, not much changed on the East. The Yankees, I guess they climb a game back. They're still 2 games back of the Rays. Rays at 28-14, second best record in the league at the moment. Best in the American League. Baltimore still 4 games under 500. Blue Jays 5 games under. Red Sox 6 games under. Very top heavy American League East. Cleveland tacks on a little bit of a lead there. They're a game and a half up on the White Sox, who are now at 500. Twins, Royals, and Tigers all at 19 and 24, 4 games back. So, yeah, the Central still kind of a mess, but not. It doesn't look as horrible as it did the other day, I guess, but it's still.
It's like, yeah.
It's not great.
I don't know. With the White Sox, are your second best team. I'm not sure if that's a huge positive.
But outside of the Tigers, it's essentially 500 ball across the Central. 6-4 for Cleveland and the White Sox in their last 10. 5-5 for the Twins and the Royals, and then Tigers struggling at the moment at 3-7. White Sox on a 4-game heater. Cleveland's won 3 straight. Royals have lost 3 straight, and then Tigers, they got some help on the way, though. I'm not too worried about the Tigers just yet. Over in the West, with the win last night, A's are a game and a half up on the Rangers, 2 games up on the Mariners. Astros 10 games under 500, and the Angels just look lost. only 7 games back of the division, but I don't see them picking up much ground. Pretty much 500 ball. Kind of almost the same story in the West as it is in the Central. Angels at 3-7 over the last 10. Astros at 4-6, and then the rest of the division at 5-5. 2-game win streak for the Rangers. 3-game losing streak for the Angels. Everybody else, just one. Yeah, the West is kind of booty too. I would expect the Rangers and the Mariners to climb back over 500 here in short order, but I don't expect much out of Houston or the Angels at all.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, definitely not the Angels. Houston somehow finds a way to win, but I keep hoping it's their last year of being good. So
I that's what I'm hoping for too. I gotta say, I think the Central's a little better division than the West because it's a little more, or at least a little more parity. It seems like where the West is top heavy with a clear bottom tier in that division. There's not really a clear bottom in the Central yet.
not yet.
I think that'll switch around. I don't expect the White Sox to keep up this pace. I don't expect the Twins to. I don't see them getting to 500 for the remainder of the year.
I don't either. And then I mean, obviously, I think the Tigers are going to come back here.
I think so too. The Royals, I'm not sure. They haven't looked very good, and their record kind of shows it. But they're not that bad. And they always they seem to kind of find a way to muck things up for somebody. But yeah, I think
they're not really hitting that well, and they're not really pitching that well.
No, Lugo's really been the bright spot in their rotation. The young kid Cameron was hurt. I'm not sure how Cole Reagans has been this year.
He's got touched up a little bit.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Over on the National League side, the Braves still running away with that division. 9 games up on the Nationals at 30-13 and a plus 93 run differential. Just gaudy numbers. And you'd think they'll cool off a little bit, just how baseball works, but I don't expect them to cool off a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like a 100-win team.
I think so. I mean, they're almost a third of the way there, and it's middle of May.
Yeah,
4-game heater for them. The rest of Philly's only team with a loss recently. Everybody else has picked up a loss or picked up a win at least yesterday. Nationals looking pretty feisty. Struggling today, but they took 2 from Cincinnati already. Mets.
I mean, they got great offense and a shit pitching staff, so I think they're not going to stick around.
I wouldn't think so either, but they're going to be a problem for the pitchers that they face.
Yeah.
Marlins, whatever. Phillies are. I'd expect them to continue to be pretty hot. They're 7-3 over the last 10, same as the Braves. Mets are 6-4, as well as the Nationals, both on a 2-game win streak. Mets are still at a minus 22 run differential. The Phillies at a minus 33. Marlins and the Nationals they're almost even on the run differential, but I wouldn't expect both of those teams probably probably a handful of games under 500 to close out the year, I would guess. But yeah, the East is pretty much all about the Braves. That's at least for now. We'll see how the Phillies pick up and maybe the Mets, but the Mets are running out of time to turn it around a whole lot.
Yeah, they're 12.5 games back. I mean, the division's gone.
Yeah,
obviously,
and
they gotta go on a good run just to even have a hope at a wild card.
Yeah, because they're 7 games back of a wild card right now, which we haven't really started covering the wild card race yet. But just for context,
yeah, it's a little early for that, I think. But yeah,
I think so too. I don't really start considering the wild card till like the end of June, really.
Yeah.
But just for context, they're still 7 games back of the wild card, so they got a boogie just to get there. And there's already talk of them being sellers at the deadline, and I don't know. They like to spend money, so I don't know if I'd say they're going to be sellers, but we'll see. Central still got everybody over 500, just barely. Looks like the Reds are gonna pull one out today. They're bringing up the bottom of that division at 21 and 20 or 22 and 21. 5 games back of the Cubs, who are at 27 and 16. But Cubs are on a 4-game losing streak. Everybody in the Central's has taken a loss here recently. Reds 2-8 over the last 10. They've lost 10 of 12. Cubs are 6-4 over the last 10. Brewers at 7-3. They took a heartbreaker loss yesterday. Pretty tough to climb back into the game when you're facing Mason Miller. Struck a dude out with a 90-mile-an-hour slider yesterday.
That's just dirty.
It's filthy. It should be illegal, but I'm glad it's not. I'm hoping he gets a save situation when we're in Petco. I wanna see the entrance, and then I want to see one of our boys take him deep, just for the hell of it. Thanks for coming.
Good luck with that.
I'm not gonna hold my breath on it, but that's my bucket list wish. But speaking of the Padres, they're still atop the West, half game up of the Dodgers at 25 and 17. They've got a +3 run differential, so they're winning a lot of close games. They're 6-4 over the last 10. Dodgers are playing 500 ball. Diamondbacks are 4-6 over the last 10. They're 5 games back. Giants are playing 500 ball. They're a game up on the Rockies for last place. Rockies coming in last at 17 and 26, -31 run differential. The Giants, I think they are second to last in the league in run differential at a -42, only behind the Houston Astros at -43. Rough stuff for the Giants, and they got blanked by Shohei last night. So
there's already some trade rumors that they're going to deal everyone.
I heard a rumor of Devers coming to the Rockies, which would make no sense to me, but
no way that happens.
I can't see that happening, but it wouldn't make any sense. That guy, they owe him a lot of money. The offense.
Well, actually, a big bad signing would be right on brand for the Rockies. So.
It would be. Offense isn't really the problem for the Rockies, though. It's the pitching. That's what. Always.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's no other situation there. All right. So today, as of right now, we've got the Rockies and the Pirates going. We got the Reds and the Nationals. Reds up 9-0. What's the Tigers score looking like?
It's tied at 3.
Tied at 3. Montero on the mound versus McLean. McLean's been good for the Mets so far this year.
Montero's been pretty good too.
Yeah, he was kind of middle of the road last year, wasn't he? Like had some good starts and then got lit up a little bit.
I think he generally is pretty good.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I like him a lot.
He's been
Yeah, I mean,
outside of Scooble's injury this year. Hasn't Montero been like your steadiest guy in the rotation?
yeah, definitely. I mean, it's sitting at a 2.32 or 3.23 ERA this year. I guess you're right. He did get beat up a little bit last year. Ended up with a 4.93, but I think that might be, or sorry, I'm looking at FIP. 4.37, but I think that was like a couple bad games in there that
That's
really did
kind of what
that
I
for
was
him.
thinking. It seemed like
Yeah,
he was a little bit feast or famine last year. Like when he was on, and then when he wasn't, he got lit up pretty good. If I recall correctly, anyways. Marlins at the Twins. We got Braxton Garrett and Zebby Matthews. That game should be going as well. Let me flip my
yeah, that's in the
scores.
second.
Okay. Yeah, so we got Reds over the Nationals 9-0. Pirates beating the Rockies 7-2.
Twins up
Tigers
4-0 on the Marlins.
4-0. Damn. All right, and then Mets and Tigers tied at 3. Padres Brewers up 3-0. Bottom of the second, and Mariners up 3-0 on the Astros in the bottom of the first. I wonder what the story was there on the Mariners. If that was who scored the runs. Bum, bum. Luke Rayleigh.
Three run home run by Rayleigh.
Yep. All right, so there we go. For the rest of them today, we got Cardinals with the A's coming up later. McGreevy on the mound for the Cardinals going up against Lopez. Lopez had a 6.11 ERA this year. He's struggled some, but same thing. He's been feast or famine. When he's pitched well, he's been pretty nasty, but his command hasn't been as good as it was last year. Hopefully he gets back on it. Cardinals are swinging a hot bat so far this year, so hope he's on his A game today. Phillies at the Red Sox for the rubber match. We got Luzardo against Ranger Suarez, former teammates facing off. Suarez has been lights out this year, 2.77 ERA, 32 strikeouts. Luzardo's got 57 strikeouts under his belt, but he's been touched up a little bit, 5.98 ERA.
That's kind of his. That's kind of what he does. He gives up a lot of runs, strikes out a lot of guys.
Yep. He's a good pitcher, but yeah, you gotta know he's probably gonna give up a big inning there. Let's see. Cubbies at the Braves. We got Ben Brown on the mound for the Cubs. He's facing Chris Sale. Excellent pitching matchup. Ben Brown's at a 1.82 ERA.
Brown was a reliever, and
Yeah.
I think this is just his second start this year.
I think so. But he's been good. And Chris Sale. He's got 56 punch outs on the year at 2.2 ERA, 6-2 on the win-loss record. He's going to be in the Cy Young conversation. I don't know how much of the conversation it will be because Skeens is doing Paul Skeens shit. But
Well, you got Ohtani too.
and Ohtani, yeah. National League's got a lot of good pitchers, it turns out. Royals at the White Sox got the best boobs in KC on the mound, going against Anthony Kay for the White Sox. Bubic is 3.50 ERA, 47 punch outs. Anthony Kay is at a 4.89. I don't know anything about Anthony Kay. Bubic is absolutely destroys left-handed hitters. So I wonder if Murakami takes him deep. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Yeah. He hasn't hit one in a couple days, so he's due.
He's due. Giants at the Dodgers. This is the end of a 4-game set. Landon Raup on the mound for the Giants, taking on Emmett Sheehan. Raup's been pretty good, 3.09 ERA, 51 punch-outs, and Sheehan's he's been touched up a little, 4.79 ERA on the year with 43 punch-outs. So we got a big slate of early games, a lot of rubber matches going today. Well, all rubber matches going today, and then in the evening we got Phillies, Red Sox, Cubs, Braves, Royals, White Sox, and then Giants, Dodgers. So setting up for some good matchups going into the weekend. We'll cover that tomorrow. So I think what we're gonna do for the weekend, we'll send you a Friday with a preview of the weekend slate, and then we'll wrap it all up on Sunday. So no show on Saturday. Us lazy fucks got to have some time off. All right. Anything else we need to cover before we get out?
I think that's about it.
I think so too. All right. Well, enjoy your baseball for today, and we got some good matchups. I'm looking forward to the rubber match on the A's and Cardinals, and then also Padres Brewers. Fantastic matchup tonight. Cubs and Braves is that's kind of
That's a good one.
That's must see TV for the night slate. Giants Dodgers, if you're into that rivalry still, I guess that's an okay matchup. I'm more interested in the Cubs Braves though. That's going to be
Definitely.
That's going to be a good game. Two good pitchers, two really good teams, and a lot of good baseball this weekend. So we'll catch you tomorrow, and move your ass. We're burning daylight.